Alright everybody, welcome to our first video on our start with Vesteria. So today I'm going to be talking you guys through your first day, first few hours of Vesteria, what to expect, what the different mechanics are, everything you should know. Like I said in my previous video, this video series, I don't know how long it will be, but it's going to be serving as sort of an outline of everything. So I'm going to be talking about the different mechanics of Vesteria, what's available, like scrolls, weapon, armor, all of that. I'm going to be talking about skills. I'm going to be talking about chest locations. I'm going to be talking about quests. Later on, if there is interest, I might be doing videos on just one subject. So maybe a video on just where all the chests are, maybe a video on just how you can complete all of the quests. Today it's going to be just a video of a sort of introduction, sort of a let's play of Vesteria. As you guys can see, I have a new account here. This is an account which I bought for the beta. I ran out of slots on the old account, and I just wanted to experiment with some other stuff. So I already have two characters which I made. I'm going to be making a new character with you guys today. As you guys create a new character, you're going to be going into the character creation screen. Keep in mind that this part of the game isn't necessarily permanent. As you go on and progress in the game, there's going to be options where you can pay the in-game currency to change and upgrade your character, but for right now, it might be better to make sure you choose a character which you are actually interested in. So I'm just going to go through this quickly. I don't really care too much about this character. This is a new hairstyle which is added, which I think it's hilarious. It's so dorky. It makes your head look like, I don't know, a big rectangle. But yeah, let's just give this character some color on his skin. Let's make him look a little bit, I don't like that, some angry eyes. Let's give him a cool shirt. Kind of like the blue color. I wish you could change the headband color too. I don't think you can. No. That's a shame. Yeah, I think the black hair looks best for that. And then pants, let's give them... Alright, I'm happy with that. So this is going to be our character for right now. And like I said, as you go through the game, there's going to be changes where you can put on different cosmetics on your character, so don't worry too much about it, but just choose something that is more or less what you like. Alright, so this is the very start of the game. This is kind of the starting area. You have not a lot in this area particularly, but I want to talk about a few different things that we have available for us right now. So if I go into any of these settings, I'm going to be able to change a few things. So in X, I can change my keybinds and currently only my volume. L is my quest log, which we'll be going through. Q is our skill book. So like I said earlier in the past video, everybody starts out as an adventurer, which we have these 3 skills available for us. And then we also have right away 3 stat points which we could put into any of these areas. If you are not certain what class you want to play in later on, I would just hold on to those stat points. There's no problem with keeping your stat points open and then waiting until you know for sure. It's not going to be that big of a deal, and getting up to level 10 really does not take that much time, especially if you know what you're doing. For myself, I know that this character, I want to make him a mage, just because I haven't been a mage yet. So I'm going to actually do the process where I'm going to be putting all my stat points into intelligence, which, as I mentioned earlier, that is increased mana points as well as magical attacks. If you are not somebody that likes to put all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak, feel free to play around, put in different items, but it's really going to be up to you. The last item by pressing E is our inventory. In our inventory we have our character item selection. We have our equipment, which is going to be our armor, tools, all of that. consumables, which is potions, scrolls, and then finally miscellaneous, which is going to be everything else. So we will see what happens as we go on. Right off the bat, right here, we have our first quest. We know it's a quest because the character has a big exclamation point over his head. Depending on where you are in a quest, they will have either this exclamation point or a question mark. So let's take a look. This is this quest menu. He's saying the wife is sick and we need to get 10 mushroom spores. So let's agree to help this guy. And as you guys can see, we have this transparent question mark that will be yellow once we finish. If I go into my quest log now by pressing L, you can see it gives you exactly what you need to do. So we have a villager named Scruff, he needs our help, and we need to get 10 mushroom spores. What mushroom spores are and what a lot of quests are, they offer us, they are oftentimes mob drops. So when you kill an enemy, they drop an item, and you collect that item and then you turn it back in. It does vary a little bit, which you'll see later on, but that's the case right now. And also, let's take a look at our very first chest. Going behind his house right here, we have a chest which if you press on, it gives us our reward, which is 100 mush coins. Mush coins is the currency found in Vesteria. It goes by 1,000. So if you get 1,000 of these bronze coins, you get a silver coin, and then if you get 1,000 silver coins, you get a gold coin, and it builds up as you go through. Alright, so let's take a look through. Also, just want to say I'm on my lowest graphics settings just because my computer couldn't really keep up with recording and playing the game. So right away we have our first enemy, which is the baby shroom. All you do in order to attack is click, and that allows us to start attacking the enemy. And this is actually a really good strategy, as you guys saw right there. We have two enemies stacked on top of another, which allows me to attack both enemies at the same time without necessarily needing to, without having to get damaged by both of them. As you guys can see, as I'm killing these enemies, they're dropping items, which if you could see on the bottom right of my screen, it says press F to pick it up. What I always recommend doing at the very beginning of the game, go into your game settings, go into your keybinds, and where it says pick up right here, change it to W. Just click on it and press W. That is going to be so handy because you don't have to keep smashing a button to make sure it's being activated to pick everything up. With this W activated, you're just going to be able to run through the area and automatically pick up all the items without having to like button smash an item. One thing I forgot to bring up, which I've been doing a lot, is sprinting. By holding down the shift key, I'm able to sprint, which allows me to move faster. This is a mechanic which is going to be really useful. So this is their starting area right here. If I head straight to the left, there is another chest which is available for us. I always get confused where it is. I think it's right behind, yeah it is, right behind this big tree. There's going to be another chest which gives us some potions, which is another game mechanic which I'm going to be talking about. So as I'm attacking this mushroom, you guys can see on the top left where it has my level, it's giving me my experience points. Those experience points are going to be adding up as we kill enemies and complete quests. So as you guys can see, I'm 72 out of 161 experience. If I kill an enemy, I'm going to be getting experience for each enemy that I kill. So if I kill this guy right here, keep an eye out on the top left. There is a 12 XP increase. You guys also saw I had a message flash that the quest was completed. If we go into my quest log, it's yellow. I've gathered all the mushroom spores, so let's go bring those back to Scruff. So as soon as I press complete, I'm gonna get some XP from that, and let's see what happens. We have 111 XP, a red potion. Alright, you guys can see I had a level up from that, so that was great. As soon as you level up your first time, you're going to be able to add more skill points. Like I said, I'm going to be going all intelligence for this run, and then I'm also going to be able to put skill points into my adventurer skills. The very first thing I would suggest, and this isn't even like a suggestion at this point, like I really strongly recommend it, is getting double splash. Everybody's going to be using double slash, no matter what character you are, no matter what class you are. What it allows you to do is, rather than do that one swing, which we've been doing like this, alright, it allows us to continuously swing, which allows us to have a much higher damage output. As you guys can see, our character, or Scruff here, has another exclamation point. If I talk to him, he has another quest for me, which is asking us to deliver a lighter to the Mushtown, which is the main city in this map. So let's agree to do it, and that is it. As you guys can see on the bottom right, we had a message pop up that we got a new item. This is a quest item. It is under the miscellaneous tablet, and we are to deliver this item over. So last few minutes of this video, I'm going to show you the rest of the chests in this map, and I'm not going to go through and look at all of them. I honestly don't remember where they all are, but at the very least I'll show you the easy ones. One is under the bridge. We have more items here. Another one is if we go down this path, follow the lake, right under the main part of the lake, we have another chest located for us. Alright, being underwater, there's no underwater breathing limit, so that's a very nice thing to know. There's another chest. Another chest is going to be over by the actual city. The city's kind of in the back right corner of the map, and it offers us a lot of things, but there's also there's a few very useful chests available for us. If we head on this back part of the city, we have a door, which doors sometimes, if you go up to it, there's going to be this message where you can enter it. And over in the bottom, we have two chests here with more items. And then if we head back to the front of the city, and I'll just walk around actually and just show you guys where the front of the city is. So as you guys walk in, this is technically the front of the city. It's right by where the bridge that we crossed earlier. So walking into the front of the city, we have another quest, which you guys can see. This is the completion of our quest from earlier. And then we have another chest, which is probably the most useful chest in this map, and it is located right here. And this chest, it is called a blue steel chest, which means it's a one-time use. Typically chests, those brown chests, you have a 24-hour limit on them, so if you use that chest and 24 hours passes, you can open that chest again. For a chest that looks like this, that has the blue steel, kind of this blue outline, you can only open it once. What that chest gave us is this wood sword, which is a direct upgrade to what we're using right now, which is just this stick. You can see I have 14 damage on here, I have 31 damage on here, but it's the required level for, as you guys could read, is level 3, so I'm not going to be able to use that yet. So that was another chest that we had. I believe there's another chest, yeah, you guys can see it, that's up on the top here. A lot of the chests and just mechanics of this game requires some parkour where you just jump over buildings to be able to get to areas. So I'm going to open up this chest, another 100 copper chest. I do know there is another chest up on this tower. I don't think you're able to get it as a starting off character. I think you need a special ability in order to be able to get up there. I could be wrong. But for me, it's not worth the frustration of trying to get up there for 20 minutes in order to show you guys. So let's finish off. We are going to finish this quest. It's going to give us some more items, some more XP. And you guys could see he has an exclamation point right away. It means he has another quest for us. This quest is he wants us to kill these grown shrooms. So we've been killing the baby shrooms. Now he wants us to kill a little bit bigger shrooms, which I will show you in a little bit. There's a few different, one more thing in this city which I want to talk about, which is going to be very important, and that thing is a shopkeeper. A lot of cities, they have shopkeepers. This city has one as well. The shopkeeper sells potions, a club, pitchfork, wooden sword. My suggestion is don't buy any of these items. we already got a sword for free from the blue steel chest. As you guys are leveling up in these earlier levels, you're going to be getting a lot of items and a lot of stuff basically for free. It's really not worth it spending your money on these kind of lower tier items, just because you're going to grow out of it really quickly, and chances are you'll be able to get a new one for free that's even better. Okay, so the other item it sells is this rune, and what it allows you to do is if you use it, you teleport back to this location, which is really handy, especially if you get really far away. You don't have to walk all the way back. You're going to be able to just teleport that way. So that's all the really big things with starting off. Just basically going through, getting quests, completing quests, and then going through and finishing all that. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if this is helpful for you, and if you guys want anything else to be added through or any more details to be added in. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.